here, you guys, you can click this, and it can change. You see how it changed? The status? Okay. Let's say I want to know the most recent. You click on days on market, and here's your most recent. Let's say I want to know, I want to search by, I want my price. You can either do the lowest to highest, or vice versa. At a click of a button. It's cool, right? What else do we want to know? Let's say you have the county. This is really cool when your clients take you all over the place. Like my clients, which I love them. I love my clients. They do take me all over the place. Did I say Santa Clara? Yeah. No. Can I see? Okay, who's got good eyes that can see? Does that say Santa Clara? Okay. Let's do results. Okay, that's 1,000. That's way too many. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, you see how all the cities here are all scrambled? You guys see that? Okay, you want to see some magic? Okay, Yvonne. See how it categorizes it?
Yeah.
That's cool, right? Yeah. Almost just you and I think it's cool. Nobody else thinks it's cool. Nobody else thinks it's cool. I'm very simple. That's why I think it's cool. But there's just way too many. I'm trying to simplify it.
The shorter date range.
We can put 2 minus. Oh my, got it bigger. Oh no, got it smaller. Okay. So, any questions about this so far? You guys know you can click up here and change the what do you call it? The age. Is this the age of the agent or the age of the house? Are you sure it's not the listing agent?
Possibly.
Okay, so you guys got that part. All right. So, you guys want to learn about CMAs?
Yes.
What is a CMA? Okay, comparable market analysis. Why do we use these, comparable market analysis? What's the use of it? What's the purpose?
To make sure that we have the price right.
Okay.
You know, listing price.
Say again.
Justification for listing price.
Good.
Yeah.
Make sure we have the price right, yes.
Even for office. You want to know.
Especially, right?
Well,
Right?
Right.
Alex, you're supposed to say that. Really?
No.
He's my pal. What else? Other reasons? Any other reasons why we should do comps, comparable market analysis?
Salmon.
Yeah.
Say it again.
We're going with the salmon. Show the salmon.
Absolutely. Anything else?
I don't know if you think of doing the appraiser, I know like
Good job. Appraiser. What does the appraiser look at when they go and appraise?
Comparables.
The comparables. Everything that we look at, that's what the appraisal looks for. Right? So super, super important. The second a buyer tells me that they're interested in the house, I say, great. I'm going to get you the disclosures and I'm going to get you the comps. That's all. My next sentence out of my mouth. Right? We've evolved to the disclosures. Back in the day, Randy, when did that change? 5, 6 years ago?
What was that?
When we started doing disclosures up front?
Out here, it's been for quite a while. Whenever it's a hot market and we want buyers to make a quick decision, so anytime the market's hot, that's when I think it was back in 2006, but we're doing it as well.
Were you? Okay, see, that was before my day.
It's whenever the market is hot, you have multiple offers coming in, you want buyers to make a quick decision, have everything up front.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a Silicon Valley thing, because when you get out of the area, a lot of other places don't do it.
Nope.
Everything's fast-paced out here.
So, comps, super important. So what Randy has been been showing us before, that's how we get comparables, but then what do we do with it? What do we do with this list? Well, not this list, but you know. Well, let's pretend. Obviously, we're not doing 235.
So
So,
what I was doing earlier is more geared towards buyers,
yeah,
because you're searching here. It's more important to be precise with your criteria, such as bedrooms, square footage, and the location. So now it's a little bit more important on your criteria.
so how about we do one, why don't we do the one, no, that's a couple months ago. Does there, anybody have one that, oh, you're doing one. Okay, what is your, what's your address? What is it?
Hold on, just a minute, I just want to make
Okay.
sure I know I memorize it. 986 Malott, M-A-L,
M-A-L?
O-T-T,
O-P-T?
T-T as in Tom,
Okay.
San Jose 95121.
Avenue anything?
Yeah, this, I don't know. Maybe
What is it?
95121.
Okay, so let's do, is this a single family?
Yes,
Okay, single residence, okay. And so you have a possibility of a listing.
yeah, I read it.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do a comp. So let's do a CMA.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know anything about this property. I've not been there. I don't know anything. You already know about it.
My neighbor,
It's your neighborhood. Okay, so it's single family, correct?
yes.
Okay, the first thing I do since, so I go to map search, and I put the address up here. 986.
So you're on the main dashboard, and then you go
Oops.
to map search.
Hold on. What am I doing? Sorry, my nails got there.
Okay. Map search.
It's harder up here, you guys, with this, when you're so used to your computer. 9, right, Andy? 986 M-A-L-O-T-T, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's the right one.
No matching.
986.
It's not for sale, right? But they're looking for comps.
Oh, I did, thank you, Kevin. You know what, you guys gotta speak up, I don't hear that great.
Huh?
What he's trying to tell me is I got the address wrong. Okay, so you're gonna have to help me out here. So at this point, I don't know this area. I would know it if I've seen the house, right? I kind of know this area, McLaughlin. So here now okay, couple things. You want to stay in the same vicinity, and you want to stay kind of in the same kind of school district. So, since I don't know this, I know McLaughlin. What is over here? What's here? Oh, Tully. Oh, you have a listing coming up here?
No, I'm gonna be.
But I mean, you're going to a listing appointment. I know this area. Okay. So let's do, from Tully to, what is this street?
Tommy, Sherlock, McLaughlin.
I'm looking for the main street.
Main Street is McLaughlin.
This one?
Hamburger.
Okay.
McLaughlin.
So this whole area is pretty much the same, right? Am I correct? Right? It's kind of the same, the houses.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can do it two ways. You can do a radius, which I don't do too often,
Okay, let's do that.
but you can do a radius.
Click idea.
I'm going to do with this radius. How do you do a radius on this? Andy, do you know?
You've got those little signs on top, circle and things.
Well,
It's better to do the polygon.
I know, but you click it and you can, I can show you on my laptop. I like the polygon, but you can do a radius. But what I do like about the radius, I don't do it right on the property. I do it about here, and then oh, there it goes. Cool. Okay, oop, you see where it says
So
one?
you click it and then
and you
drag
drag.
it down.
Does that say
Okay.
like a third of a mile, right? You can go a quarter of a mile, you can go a half a mile.
Oh,
Okay, so that's the radius. Can you guys see that, right?
yes.
So that's one way to do it.
Who knows
We're gonna
that?
sweep, this little thing is a little broom. So like Randy said, I always usually like doing a polygon. So I'm not gonna go as far as Tully. So you start clicking. So here's the subject property that we're trying to find how much. Okay, so let's just start. Let's start here. I don't want to go past McLaughlin. So I'm going to say this is probably. Okay. So that's my area. It's probably a quarter of a mile, if that. Okay, then you go to criteria, and then now you've got to plug in. We want all active, pending, and solds. And I do the close date. Well, let's go back 90 days. So 1, 2, 3. May 1st. If you just leave that date, you're only going to get whatever's on May 1st. Was there anything on May 1st? Nope. So you always want to do a plus. Okay, that's only 3. What size? Before this point, I would know already the size of the house. How big is the house? How many square foot? How big is it? This house this house.
Yeah, I haven't really, I can do realist and find out.
So I do a property profile to get, so while she's looking that up, do you think it's a 3-bedroom?
I think it's 4.
So, I'm just going to do 3 plus. So it's important that you know the size, because you don't want to just do any properties because,
Of course,
how much?
of course. If you have to know the.
Oh, no, I'm just saying, I'm just talking in general. So, if it's, for an example, let's say it's 1,500 square foot. So I would do a range of 1,300 to 1,800. No? I'll wait until you can find it. Okay, you guys with me so far? Stella? Yeah. Evan?
Yes.
And who's Randy?
I lost that.
Yes, 4 bedrooms, 2 bath,
4 bedrooms, 2 bath.
1757 square feet.
Okay, 1757. So
Lot
let's
size is 5937.
raise this to, so let's just say 1,500, so it's, let's do 1,300 to 1.5, you said?
15.
Actually, that's not bad.
1757.
Oh, 1.7, let's do 1,900. And what do you think on that?
5,900 lot size. 1967 each.
And the lot size?
5937.
Okay. So, let me just check my map again. So I've got the property right in the middle. So I'm either going to make my space bigger, which I think I will. This thing is so sensitive, you guys. I'm not used to it. Okay. I'm going to make my map to tell you. All right, let's see. Did that help me out? 2, 3. Okay, so then, I need some more time then. So not much has been selling, or I need to make it a little bit bigger. Let's do to March. So only 3. Okay. What did that say? 645? No. What does this say?
I think
640?
840.
840? Okay. For the purpose of today, so here's our comps. You've got 3, you've got 2 sold and 1 active. Any of these look kind of close to the house? Looks better, looks worse?
That one, the one that shows Mallet?
This one?
No, that's Saddlewood. I thought I saw Mallet.
No.
Yeah, that one.
On the same street?
Yes.
Cool. And when did it sell? It closed a few weeks
Just
ago.
recently, yeah.
It was only on the market 10 days.
Yes.
1481. So then you open this up and you look through it. So we're not going to do this right now, but how does this look compared to that? Oh, you don't know yet. You haven't been there. Okay.
Somebody who's
All right. So you take. Okay. So we have our comp. Let's just say. What time is it? All right. So from here. Now you can go back to maps and make it bigger if you want. You can add a little bit more time, but I wouldn't go more than 6 months. Okay, so from here, what do we do? Randy, what do we do? Randy. What is this? I'm trying to get here. Object, okay. So I'm going to, I have to go here. No, that's not what sorry guys, I'm not doing that. Hold on.
You're looking for the quick CMA?
No, yeah, I'm just trying to, sorry, I'm just not, I'm not here 100%. Alright, I need to click these, let's say there's 10 comps. You go through and you pick which ones you think you want to use. For today's purpose, we're not going to get too much into depth. Just want to show you. So I do 2 things. I get my quick CMA. See, I don't know how to save it, and I'll show you what I made. So I get this, because I like this version. It's very clear. And then I go here to the full CMA. I go to pages. I take out the pages I do not want by double clicking. You guys can go through this, you can see what each one represents. So I only want these 4 pages. This is the one I like. We don't have time, so actually I do want to show you, let me go back. I want to keep this cover, I want to show you that. Okay. There's a class that I think Laura does, just CMA, okay, so, alright, so here's the pages that I like. That's my map. That's the summary of your minimum, of information on the 3 of your listings. I like the days on market, because some people like charts. And then the list of sales price ratio. And this is the MLS's cover sheet. I'd like to know, what do you guys think about this cover sheet? Pretend there's a photo of the property. However, on yours, you don't have one because you're doing a listing presentation. So what do you guys feel about this cover sheet? We're known for technology, right? Keller Williams is known for technology. What do you guys feel about this cover sheet from MLS? Do you love it? No. Now, of course, we can put in the information, who was prepared for, the address. I didn't do all that because we don't have much time. And I don't want to go over, I respect you guys' time. Pretty basic? All right. So, okay. I know it went fast, and I'm sorry I don't feel that great today. So, anybody can come to Randy or I, and we'll go over this more one-on-one. But that's how you get the info. First, you got to gather the info, okay? And then you're going to make your any questions about that so far? Did I lose anybody? You guys still like me? Kind of? Tentatively?
Yeah.
Are you still voting?
To be determined.
You're in trouble, Yvonne.
What's that?
You're in trouble.
I'm in trouble. Okay, so can you scroll to the cover sheet, please? suggest being just, you know, not just KW, that we are a technology company, but I would be embarrassed to give this to my clients, honestly. It's not bad. Is it better than nothing?
Yeah, but it's not good enough.
So I'm suggesting to RS to make a cover sheet, your own cover sheet. This is so basic, we can do this in Michael Lewis. And I'll give you a copy. My cover sheets I've done, this is for listing Somerton.
Yeah.
Okay, we can do easy cover sheets, simple. If I can do this, I'm serious, anybody can do it. We can grab anything out of Michael Lewis and make your own cover sheets. So I'm suggesting to make a cover sheet. Okay, and then you can, I know I did this, but this was for a open house. I don't need a cover sheet for my open house, but sometimes I have it. I guess that's all I brought. Okay, so let me hand out, and then these, I do use a little nicer paper, a little glossy paper, and I like to put the plastic, and I like to bind it, and you can put different things on the back. And I bought this from, I forget the name of the company, but I can look it up, the binding store or something. You know, the gloss, the frost, and then they have these backs you can get. So, whatever your personality is. So, I'll pass that around real quick. Oh, and these things we can get here in the room there. And here's my basic, and I have it on better paper. But this is a typical CMA.
Hey, Mary.
Thank you.
So this is for the listing,
This is my CMA.
for listing.
You can send this for PDF.
No, what I meant is you give this to, in case of a listing, not for your buyers. Not CMA for buyers.
Absolutely, this is for my buyers.
Is it?
Absolutely. Absolutely. This is just an example, you guys. So this is everything I just showed you. We got our comps. So this is for Cruiser. That was on the market for 2 months. So I PDF this. I make it nicer paper. I do whatever the end, whoever I'm giving it to is how I decide what I want to do. And this was so easy. I know it's a little blurry, the photo, but is it better than nothing? Is it better than this?
Yeah.
At least. And then my son created a cool thing for me. I think some of you guys saw it. Let me show you. So for my son, he's super, super busy. And he says, okay, Mom, just send me what you are trying to do. And then he created it. So I sent him, I'm born in San Francisco, raised in Berkeley. So I'm a Bay Area girl. And so I love the bridge. I love the Bay Bridge. I like the Golden Gate Bridge too, but I love the Bay Bridge. Because my mom and I, every weekend, used to go over the Bay Bridge from Berkeley to San Francisco, every weekend. They're just part of me, right? So, so I created something like this, and I had the bridge, and I had prepared by, and had my info, and blah, blah, blah. And I said, okay, this is what I'm working on. You should have seen it. It's really basic. And so this is what my son came up with.
Oh, that's nice.
And I did say welcome to San Francisco Bay Area. But it's just how we put it together. So I want you, pass it around. I want you guys to use your imagination, your creativity, but don't spend a ton of time. We just want to get better than this, right? At the minimum. So,
Honestly, when you gave me that was good enough for me.
which one?
You did one for me, remember? Like this.
Probably. Now, it's okay to use this. Don't get me wrong. Don't say, oh, Yvonne said you shouldn't use this. I think it's better than nothing. And this photo, you can go, I've gone to the people's house before my listing presentation, and I've taken their photo of the house, and I put it on the cover sheet.
That's right.
I just like cover sheets. I just think it's a reflection on us. So what input do you guys have? What questions do you have? I know we went through this part kind of fast, the CMA. Now, this is just how I do it. You guys don't have to do it this way. Okay? The full CMA, play around with it. Did you see where I took away some of the pages? See which ones I took away and see which ones you like. I just think the quick CMA is quicker. Okay, let me just. Okay, this is this. Do you remember how we got here? I know it's confusing. We're going to get out of here. What does that say? Are you sure you want to read? Okay, so from here, we click which ones. We did the search. We got our list. We got our properties, and we pressed CMA. The first one I did was quick CMA. The quick CMA is in your handout. Okay, then you go to CMA. Then you go to pages. Now, let's just leave this. Let's see what you guys like. Let's leave everything. But if you want to take something out, you double click it.